Welcome gamers back to another ARK style video. My name's SebTheGamer, and in this video we're going to be checking out the new update that ARK just dropped. Actually, it did not drop, it dropped a couple of hours ago, but since I was sleeping, I couldn't really, get it. But in this episode we're going to be checking out all the new creations and what happens if you put them in max speed and max melee damage. Now, I did not decide to do the bird because I have no idea how to give him levels, but I did happen to pick up a little friend, and what did I just do? I pressed J. Whoops. And I did get a little friend. And yeah, so I've got a little friend along in this video. So we're going to be checking out all of these things. There's the unicorn. There's the IGUANODON, that one. There's a horse. And then there's this massive whale, practically. That's really what it is. So these are all max level, the highest you can get them, and then they're all pumped into speed or melee damage. So we're going to start off with this guy here. Now, this one here is the melee damage, I believe. Yes, this one here is the melee damage. So he's a pretty decent speed right now. He's not the fastest, but he's quick. You can jump, and you can go up and down. If you are up, it's slower. It's more of a slower, and if you're down, it is it's slightly quicker. Now, if we were to attack this turtle here, it's actually, what level is this guy first of all? Because I completely forgot to check what level this this turtle is. So if we attack a level 10 turtle, it should not take too long. We're just going to do players earn only here. And as you can see, gamers, more or less instantly he gets taken down. So it's not a very tricky thing to take out. If we take out this Pego, also very quick to take out. So this guy, when he has a lot of melee damage, is actually very quickly. And of course, this guy gathers berries and thatch, as you can see. So this here was the melee damage version of this creator, this dino. Let's move on to the melee damage. Now this one here, the speed. This one here has all the speed you can put on, and as you can see, gamers, it is quite quick. Of course, I don't know why you would put speed into these. You could probably, get a flyer, but if you want to go really quickly, this is probably one of them. So let's see. There was a turtle over here, so we'll see how much damage this guy does without any boost. So as you can see, gamers, it does take some time to do it, and of course, there we go. Now, it was a level 6 and we are max level, but still it does take some time, so keep that into consideration. So this here was the IGUANODON thingamajig. And next up, we're going on to the zebra/horse. This one here has max, oh boy, I forgot what I put in this one. Max melee damage. So, speed, actually, I think I actually made a mistake on this one. I think I might have put both. Let me just check this one here. This one here, okay, so this one here is melee damage. So as you can see, gamers, this here is a relatively slow creation without the speed boost. And of course, we can always check it out. Now we're just going to actually just going to spawn in a unicorn here, and we're going to see what happens if we attack a level 150 unicorn. Now it's probably not the smartest idea to put this this guy right here. There we go. And okay, so these guys run away, right? I didn't know. I had no idea. Let's see if we can run up and catch this guy. I mean, it should not be too hard. Alright, so we can kick it in the back, by the way. Let's jump here. And wow, okay, so we jump quite quickly, quite far. And we do have a Pego here. We can just take him out of the water then, and we'll fight him here. Come on, Pego. Fight me. There we go. So Pegos, and it's a pretty strong dino, this one. Of course, the unicorn's running away, so we're just going to have to spawn in another dino. Alright, gamers, I decided to go for a parasaur. I feel like that's one that can actually, be slightly better. Now, with this guy with max melee damage, as you can see, gamers, it does take a little while to take out a parasaur, but it does not take too long. Now, if we try it against a trike with the back things, here we go, it also, knocks them out. Wow. So that's one way of taking out a level 4 trike. So if you gamers want something that can knock it out relatively quickly and at the same time, do some pretty decent amount of damage, I highly recommend getting this one here. Now let's move on to the speed version of this one. Now gamers, if you want a fast zebra, this is the one you get. I mean, it's a pretty quick creation. Of course, it's not as fast as a flyer or some other creations if you put max speed, but it is still a really quick flyer. So if we go here and we try it against this Dillo here, it will take some time to take him out due to the fact that it has very little or very low melee damage, but it is a fast creation. So if you want a zebra dinosaur thing that can run quickly and at the same time knock something out or just instantly knock it out, I highly recommend getting this one because it is quite a fun thing to goof around with. Now, let's move on to the unicorns. There you go, that's it. Now, the unicorns are an interesting thing. I mean, I was not really expecting unicorns to be in a dino game, but hey, who am I to judge? This one here, gamers, is, oh god, I forgot. What's this one? I think this might be max movement speed, but I may be mistaken. Yes, okay, so this one here is max movement speed. Now, as you can see, gamers, it is also a pretty quick creation. I believe it is actually just as fast as the normal horse thing, and I think actually it has the same. I think yeah, the kick's the same, the bite's the same, but the C's, yeah, the C's the same also. So it is it's the exact same. It's just you know, a different look. So if you wanted a unicorn, I guess this is the one, this is the one you want to for your daughter or for your little sister. This is perfect because, you know, making her feel like a princess. Now, let's move on to the melee damage version of this one. This one here has max melee damage, so it probably is the exact same as the other one. Just do a couple of hits and he is dead. Now, it is... Why is that drop floating? You notice that, gamers? Huh, bizarre. Anyway, max melee damage on this one. Let's see what happens if we take it against the Bronto. It's going to be an interesting thing to see how it fares against the Bronto. It should not take too long. I mean, this here, after all, does have max melee damage. And of course, we are doing some pretty good amount of damage for a level... What level is this? I think it's a... Yeah, level 1 Bronto. So, taking out Brontos is probably not the wisest thing to do with this. But if you wanted to, you could. I mean, oh god, no, we now have like half the ARK against us. Of course, its health could be a little bit improved on if you want to, you know, gain some levels in that. But I mean, with this melee damage, I would actually put a little bit of speed in rather than health, because you'd probably kill everything in 1 or 2 shots. So if we can just go around that boulder, here we go, and against the Bronto once again. And as you can see, gamers, the Bronto has very little chance against us, and we are successful right about now. Now? There we go. And are we stuck? No, we're not. So this here was the unicorn. I believe it's the exact same as the horse, which is interesting, the fact that we have a unicorn, but hey, who am I to judge? Now, let's move on to the final dino that's been added into this patch, and this here is the this one here. Now this here, I believe I am actually in God mode. I hope I'm in God mode. Actually, I'll just do infinite stats. Infinite stats. Do I have infinite? Yeah, I've got infinite stats now. Right. So this one here is in, let's see if I remember, max melee damage. So this here has the highest melee damage you can currently get. And is that a wild one there? I did not actually spawn that one in. I believe that's actually a wild one. All right, so max melee damage. Let's see how it fares against a wild one of these. Okay, so this is like a battle of the titans right here, and it is really quick actually. I mean, it does take some time to take these guys out, but I mean, this here is probably the king of the sea. So let's see if we can go find another dino. Here we go. Wow, okay, so they're quite common apparently. Let's see if we can take them out. Now, of course, we have this one here. I am not in infinite stats, gamers, but as you can see, gamers, there's very little that can take us out, especially with that much health. I don't think we're gonna have too much difficulty. But again, who am I? We'll just really have to see. So let's see if we can take this guy out. Of course, these guys are pretty slow. I mean, as you can see, gamers, it does take some time to do a U-turn. So let's clear out all these guys, and then we'll continue on to the speed version of this one, because it will be quite interesting to see how fast can something so slow go. Now, of course, this is not a turtle of ARK. I mean, we already have one of those. But a giant whale like this, it's going to be interesting. Oh, we got hit by jellyfish. That's probably not the smartest idea. Right. But it does look like we are able to do some severe damage, despite being in shock mode like this. And of course, I don't think actually we're we're going to really be able to do this. I should have paid attention to that about jellyfish, but actually now that I think about it, I think we might just be okay. We just need to hit 1 or 2 left, and then we've cleared the jellyfish. So these guys are not immune to jellyfish, so please remember that. Now that's them there. I believe I'm stuck. No, I'm not. Right. So this guy is pretty beast mode in melee damage. I mean, after all, he does have nearly 760% melee damage. So if we go back up to the surface, we can now check out what the speed version of this guy is, because honestly, I'm going to be very, very interested how that comes out. It is pretty quick. I can give you that, gamers, that when this thing decides to, if you decide to pump it up all the way in melee damage, it is a relatively quick creation. Of course, this can always be improved on, but it is quick. That is for sure. Now, of course, the melee damage of this is at its normal 100%. Actually, it's at 339%. All right, that's I guess that's what you get if you get max tame. Right, so let's see if we can find some enemies here. Here we go. We've got another one of these. These seem to be quite common by the looks of it. So that's good to know. We also have a Moza. Right, so we have to be careful with the Moza. But there are also alphas of these. And if you kill an alpha one of these, you will also get a pirate hat. So if you gamers are interested in try taking one of these out, just remember that if you have a max level 1 in melee damage, you could probably do it. I mean, let's just be honest here. So this guy here is about to die, so we'd still do quite a bit of damage. So these guys are pretty powerful. I mean, despite that being a level 4 and me being max level, it's still a pretty useful thing. So I'm gonna wrap it up here, gamers. Oh God, where are we? We went quite a ways away. Yikes. Okay, so when you're underwater, gamers, things go quite quickly. But I want to wrap it up here, gamers. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash the like button, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. If you want me to see more of these update videos, please let me know in the comment section below, because I'm going to be trying to do that more and more often now, especially now that I've got a computer that can actually run some of these things. Now, I do also want to let you know, gamers, that if I will be covering the next couple of updates, I will be covering the next couple of updates, but we're not sure when they're going to be coming out, if there are going to be any other updates, but they probably are. So if you gamers want to see more, please let me know in the comment section below, and as always, I hope you gamers enjoyed. Goodbye, and don't forget, gamers, to keep on gaming.